Hi everyone. Today I wanted to make a video about really giving a lot of values for people that wants to start as freelancer and on Upwork. I've got surprised by the platform. Honestly, Upwork is good. I made some 300, 500 on my first month on Upwork. Then it got a little bit slower. It was also December, so not much was happening on the platform. But yeah, I want to give you a top 10 of the things that you need to consider when you start on Upwork and to have your first customers as a freelancer. So the first item would be to precise your offer. What is it that you are doing? You can list everything that you are able to sell. Maybe it's writing, translating. For me, it's illustration. Could be design, could be SEO, social media management. Make sure that you know what you can offer, and that will help you for the next point. And the number two would be the niche. Um, it's Upwork is very competitive. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of freelancer, but there's also a lot of clients on the platform. But to distinguish yourself, you need to niche down to make sure that you are the best that you can be in your niche. So you're not really competing with thousands of people. You're just competing with people within that niche. And for me, it was to go from broad broad illustration to very specific board game and maps illustration. So when I was applying to jobs, I was like the de facto candidate for those jobs. I was the best I could be in that specific niche. Number three would be your profile. Make sure that you write a profile that fits according to your niche, that is strong and that is pleasant for clients, that they want to look at your profile. Make sure you fill all the sections, personal video, description, title, tags, all the specifics that makes you you, to make sure that you're not missing on some important opportunities that people will look at your profile and yeah, no, I'm not sure. It doesn't look too strong, doesn't look professional. So make sure that your profile is completed, is strong, and that you can concretize, finalize the job based on a good profile. Number four would be good timing, because there's a lot of jobs that are posted on Upwork and the clients are usually more active a few minutes to a few hours after they posted the job. So if you're there early, you have better chance of getting the jobs because the client is still active. There are some app like Gig Radars or something. I don't use them because I just log into my Upwork account. I just refresh the jobs and whatever many times per day. And I'm making sure that I'm not losing anything. It takes a few seconds just to refresh, see what's new, and apply to recent job. Which bring me to number five, the proposition. When you have a job that you like, that you think you can be a good candidate, you need to apply. Applying on Upwork is not free, but at the same time, it prevents the client from having 500 generic application. But still make sure that your proposal is very solid, very robust, and that it talks directly to the client. Do not hesitate to use their information from the job post to make sure that your proposal fits with what they are asking. And if the timing is good and you have a good proposal, you have better chance of being seen by the client. Number six would be the portfolio. I'm lucky enough to be in a very creative visual field. It makes my portfolio very visual. But again, my competitors are also in the creative field and they have a creative portfolio. Even if you're not in a creative field, make sure that you have portfolio items that are talking to the client. If you do translation, just maybe put your picture with I translate this and that language. Like, try to put something visually interesting, even if the thing that you are doing, your service is not as creative as an illustrator, for example. If you code, just build some slides with the language that you are using, the kind of app that you did, or you can even include videos about past work and explain, like, for this client, I did this and that. So it gives credibility to your candidacy on the job. Speed, speed is important when you apply. As I said, clients are more active on their listing once it's a few minutes or a few hours late. So make sure that you apply very fast. At the same time, don't make generic AI application, because it will not really work. Make sure you take the time to build a good proposal, but at the same time, the fastest that you can get that proposal in the end of the client, the better your chance, because you are one of the first few instead of being within 20, 50 other candidates. Number 8 would be communication. Once you have the job, make sure you communicate well, you communicate fast, that the client doesn't have to wait 48 hours before he has your answer, because it will probably talk to other freelancers and maybe those freelancers will answer fast. There's no taking it easy when you're a freelancer. I don't say that you have to answer during the night or wake up very early to answer the client. No, but if you see it, take a few seconds to answer, because it might be the difference between having the client or not having the client, losing it. And yeah, it's client relationship. Those clients are paying, they expect you to be on call. If you cannot, you cannot. But most of the time, if you can, take the few seconds to make sure that the client receives an answer to his question. Which brings me to number 9, which is the execution. Once you have the client, once you have the project, make sure you do it well, make sure you do it on time. The deliverables are high quality, high standard, because what you want at the end is the 5-star reviews, and this is my number 10. Those 5 stars reviews, they are compounding, they are increasing the quality, the general quality of your profile. So if you have a perfect job score, if you have 5 stars review, if you have long reviews on your profile, this is all good points for your profile to stand out. And once you have some experience on the platform, clients will invite you. So when you get invited, you don't have to pay the connects to apply for a job. And the client is warmer because he already know who you are, what you are doing. He saw your portfolio. So there's a technically better chance for you to get the job if you are invited versus if you're just applying to jobs on the feed. So the quality of your profile will be guaranteeing that you have the best options possible. You get invites, you get more clients to your profile, more views, more clicks, and then eventually more jobs. And once you get busy, you can raise your price and make more money on each client. So that was my take on what you need to do to be successful on Upwork in 2026. I hope you like it. If you do, please subscribe, like this video, share it to someone who might need it. And don't think that even if you have a regular job, a 9 to 5, that you are that you don't need to be a freelancer, because we never know. Maybe you can lose your job. Maybe you just want to have something better. Just start being a freelance. And like the more you will do it, the better you will get, and you will not put all your efforts into one single employer. I think it's the future, freelancers. But yeah, you need to start. And for me, my name is Patrice. I'm a freelancer. You have my links in my description. If you want me to help you get faster and make less mistake, we can book a one-on-one call. I'd be happy to check your profile, check your submission, what is good, what is not good, what can be improved. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.